Images of spiritual and mythical themes decorate the lobby in the Museum of Yaqui Culture in Cocorit, a town in the Mexican state of Sonora. I begin with a highlight from this display, a high-relief mural of a sleeping young man at bottom center. His dream body rises and transforms into a dancer with a rattle in each hand and a deer headdress on his cap. Flanking him are two Yaqui elders witnessing his performance in the dream, which brings him into a lineage reaching far into the ancestral path. Episodic paintings fill the museum lobby with spectacular scenes of Yaqui myth, all in a continuous panorama. A titanic serpent menaced the ancient Yaqui ancestors until its defeat by the witch cricket. The petrified remnants of the serpent's severed head and lifeless body are preserved as mountains in the western Sierra Range. We then see the rising trunk of the Kumamapole, the tree of prophecy, which told the Yaqui how to summon the witch cricket. To the left is a cave from which a human emerges into a wilderness of brambles and thorns. The literally outstanding part of this final scene is a toad sent by the Yaqui ancestors to petition the Lord of Rain for water. After so many other animals had failed to reach this nature god, the toad makes a successful plea, bringing the Yaqui River to flow. In the background of this picture is Mount Yucuribampo, seen from Lake Nainari in Obregon. Many of the land formations around southern Sonora are distinguished with Yaqui names. The environment is sacred, and the Yaqui believe that certain locations are especially good to access spiritual wisdom and power, such as the Yo Hoara, a cave of enchantment. Every Native American society has myths to describe the origins of important landmarks. The Yaqui, the Quiche Maya, and the Inca all have stories of powerful beings transformed to stone, remaining as great mountains upon the landscape. Dance is one of the most important ways the Yaqui assert their connections with nature. In many native societies from North to South America, dance is ritual. Masks and costumes identify the performers as spiritual or legendary figures, or more precisely, transform them into such beings for the ritual moment. The deer dancer is the most iconic ritual guise from Yaqui culture. The dance recreates a myth about the Yaqui's discovery of the deer, which was rearing up with a ballet of moves. Many other aspects of the performance affirm a connection with nature. A garland of blossoms upon the headdress symbolize flowers in the wilderness. The hooves on the belt represent the deer's trampling on branches, and the red and blue ribbons tied around the ankles color code the principle of duality. The Yaqui dance in communal spaces because these rituals are public events. Holy Week is a major ceremonial season, climaxing with a reenactment of the final mythic confrontation between the forces of light and darkness. Though it seems to end with the death of the good and the triumph of darkness, the resurrection ensures that balance is restored in nature and the community. The patio in front of the Conti temple of Cocorit is one such arena for this ritual drama. In fact, to the right you can see a pile of ash, remnants of a great bonfire that had consumed the ritual masks and costumes. The Yaqui say that, after their use for the sacred rites, these devices had become too powerful to keep, so they release the accumulated energy back into nature. Yaqui dances renew the events of mythical time to bring the creative, supernatural forces into the world for communal benefit, bringing us to today's mask. Much like the deer dance, the Pahkola dance uses a costume and movements that link the Yaqui with their sacred environment. The Pahkola is a forest spirit with a bit of a rude streak, brought out with lewd snaps they deliver during their dance. Like the deer dancer's headdress, the Pahkola mask is a fusion of the experiences between the culture and the wild, but this one has degrees. When one dancer goes at it alone, the mask is worn to the face's side, over the temple, and it indicates a moment of transition into the animal side. When the dance accompanies other Pahkola or the deer dancer himself, the mask goes completely over the face to mark the full transformation. Here you may observe an example of a widespread native practice, the role of dance in the telling of mythical beings and events that have shaped their natural world. The Yaqui of Sonora have excellent representations of this concept. Thank you for watching and good roads.